Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Carlos, and we like to play with some paint. So, I am going to attempt to do a ribbon pour, I guess it's called. I've been watching a bunch of videos, and I see a bunch of different people doing it a bunch of different ways. Just going to, I'm going to attempt to try to remember how people did them, but I'm probably going to end up combining different techniques to do it. So, with that being said, I showed you guys what the paints I'm going to be using. I am going to be using the majority of these paints, probably all of them, but I'm going to do it a couple different ways. So, the first way, I'm going to pour different combinations of those colors into a few little cups, and then just kind of sprinkle them around everywhere. And then I'm going to take, and you know, I don't know how hard it is to find these little things, but I found one, I bought one at the dollar store. It came with a whole bunch of other little toys that I don't need. I spent like $5 for this one little plastic shovel, but I've also seen them do, you know, the thing with the shovel. The dustpan, it was too big. The dustpan that I found was too big for the pieces that I normally use, so this I think will work just great, just fine, whatever, for what I'm going to do. And yeah, so without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and jump right into it. But I gotta grab my cups. So, ladies and gentlemen, one moment. Oh no, they're right here. Found them. Alright, so first things first, we are going to pour the whites onto the canvas. I have some whites already pre-mixed. Probably not enough, but it's okay because I got more right there. Alright, here we go. Okay, I lied. Here we go now. Okay, I lied again. But now, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, let me know how you guys are doing in the comment section. It is a beautiful, nice and cool Sunday afternoon. I hope everybody's having a wonderful day, time, wherever you're at. I hope your day was good, and I hope your night's even better. I need another hand. There we go. So, just to let you know, this is my first time doing this, so if it doesn't turn out nice or even halfway decent, I will probably still upload it. But everything's a learning process, so I'll take the good and the bad together and hopefully not lose too many of you guys in the process. So obviously I will need a lot more than that. Or maybe I won't. Who knows? Who knows? No, seriously. Let me know in the comment section. Who knows? Alright, so now I'm going to take my little spatula thingy. I'm going to just spread the stuff around. Try to cover the surface of the canvas. This canvas is, by the way, a 16 by 20, 20 by 16, however you measure them. And I removed the Lazy Susan again. I added a different plastic covering to my table, which I now just got paint on. But I'm having an issue now because I have these little, I don't know if you can see them in the camera, these little walls going around the thing where I can't really maneuver my arm that well to get all the way around, so I might just have to tilt it up a little. I also have a million lights on, so I'm hoping you guys aren't being blinded right now. And yes, the overhead light that I absolutely do not like is on, but it's also one of the brightest, and I kind of need it because it's pretty dark in here. And I bet you guys are wondering, well, why don't you just open a window? Yeah, it's cloudy. And and I have a giant tree right in front of that window, so it's not like a lot of light comes in anyways. But anyways, so for as much paint as we're going to be pouring on, I'm not going to be too worried about the evenness of the paint that's on here, but I do not want to have so much in the middle that it just doesn't work. So I'm going to try to spread some of this out to the edges. Forgive me if this is taking long. I'm sorry. And for those of you that just come for the good stuff, the close-ups, you know where to find them. Okay, I'm just kidding. I'm going to be adding the close-ups in a different part of the video, FYI. So, just so you know, ladies and gentlemen, this video will, somewhere in the middle, get cut, and I will be adding the close-up in parts in the middle. So for those people that like to just come through, watch maybe 30 seconds of it, and bounce, ha ha ha, trick's on you. Because in reality, that really hurts the channel. It messes with the analytics. It messes with the watch time. And I get it. You know, you don't have time to watch one of my freakishly long videos. And I apologize for that. I don't really intend to, but I start talking and I never shut up. But some of you actually enjoy it, so I appreciate you guys. And for those new people that just subscribed today, Sunday, welcome. And for those of you that subscribed and unsubscribed, bye-bye. The YouTube game is a tricky one, ladies and gentlemen. But I also get it. People expect a certain level of expertise or whatever, and I always try to explain, hey, guess what? I'm still new. I have been lucky to have gotten a couple pieces that came out decent looking, and they see those and expect that all of them are like that. Not even close. So we're gonna pop some bubbles here with the torch. Trying to be careful to not burn the plastic, which I almost did over here. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to randomly, and I know you guys are probably gonna have your comments as far as what colors go with what and what colors shouldn't go with what, but I'm not there yet, so I don't know this stuff. So unless you're going to stop me right now and let me know, hey, don't do that, I'm going to do it. So we are going to blindly, well, not blindly because I'm looking at them all. They're all right here. I don't know if you guys can see them. But yeah, we're just going to start grabbing colors and start pouring them in. But I'm going to start with white because that's what everybody else does. And I want to be just like everybody else. No, I don't. I want to be me. Oh, and I just stuck my hand in the canvas. Nice. Alright, so just to make sure you guys can see, I'm going to do all this in the middle of the canvas. But I risk getting drops. So that might not be a good idea. But I'm going to do it anyways. Why? Because that's how we roll around here. And for those of you concerned, I am going to be using a couple metallics. And I hope it doesn't screw things up like the last video. Where basically, to me it looked like mud. But now that it's dried, it looks kind of cool. The reflective, whoa, wait, slow down. The reflectiveness of the metallic looks kind of cool. But now I don't know what other color to use. There we go. And I'm putting the cups that I just used on this side so I don't like grab the same one twice, because that just probably wouldn't be cool. Alright, then I'm adding some whites. Then I'm going to go back through that same set of colors and just pour a little bit more. So let me know in the comment section if you guys have any experience with these ribbon dustpan pour thingies, because I might have some questions. And I know there's a bunch of videos out there, but I like you guys. And maybe you guys have a certain level of expertise that they might not. and it would just help me out that much more. Too much. Alright, so I'm gonna call this cup good after this blue and a little bit more whites. Okay, a lot more white. Let's get crazy. Alright, that's too crazy. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so we got our first cup. I'm gonna grab the other colors and fill my second cup. I'm going to switch a couple colors though, because we got 2 reds, pinkish reds or whatever on one side, and 2 yellows on the other. So just to kind of keep things slightly mixed up. Alright, so now we're going to go with the second cup. Again, we're going to add base layer of white. Oh, that's a lot. Oh my goodness. Then we're going to pour into this one some of this. Oh, I should be doing this over here. This color right here. I'm going to add that this way. I'm going to add some of the green to this cup right here. Put that over there. Follow that up with the blue. Put the blue on this side. Oh, and FYI, these paints are mixed with Floetrol, and they all do, well, not all. The metallics do not have silicone. The rest of them do. And water, just to get the right consistency going. We're going to add some of the yellow to this one. And now we're going to add some more whites. A little bit, because there's a lot at the very bottom. Just going to add a little bit to the middle. And I forgot what order they went in, so I'm just going to go for gusto. Alright, so add some of that there. Switch it up. I know this was one of the last ones, so I'm going to put that one on next. Grab some of this color. Pour that in there. And then finish it off with the yellow. And then top it off with the white. Ladies and gentlemen, cup number 2 is ready. Just a little bit. I'm going to set that one down. Now we're going to go for our third cup. Alright. There's the whites. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, right about now, we're going to cut into a little fraction, a little piece of the close-up. Go. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we have the close-up of my first ever ribbon, ring, thing, pour, thingamajigger, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to go around the edges first, just to kind of show you the outline of it. I know I'm going kind of fast and probably messing with the focus of this, but yeah. So this is obviously my first time doing it, so you know what, it is what it is. I still like it. I hope you guys do too. But for sure next time I'll probably use half the amount of colors. And we're back. Ladies and gentlemen, did you like that little section? Maybe? I don't know, I haven't done it yet, so I'm hoping it was cool. But now we're adding some of this violet, purple, whatever color. Oh, where does this one go? Oh, it goes right there. And grab some of this magenta. Some of this toothpaste color. More. Okay, too much. And then grab some of the whites and do the whites all over, and then go through the layers again, but in a different order. Some there, some there. Switch it up a little, turn it this way, get the toothpaste color right there, And then the yellow right there. And we're going to cover this one up with white. Alright, so I have the metallics, the metallic bronze and the metallic orange. I think for those I'm just going to add a little bit to the last step because I just don't want it to, you know, mess too many things up. So what I'm going to do now, since I'm using these little paper cups, is I'm going to squeeze them a little just to kind of form like a little funnel and just start making a mess, because that's what we do around here. So ladies and gentlemen, let's rock and roll. Oh, look at that. That's kind of cool. Some of these darker colors at the end. Come on. Come on out. You can play. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, that's enough. Now I'm going to take that cup off to the side. We're going to grab our second cup. So, this is the part where it might be tricky. Should I follow that same pattern, or should I do like a little squiggly this way? I'm guessing I should follow the same pattern, but I'm going to regret if I don't go this way. But then again, that might look ugly, so I don't know. I'm just going to follow the same pattern. Let me know if I should have just gone with my gut. And no, I'm going with my gut. Alright. But I'm going to go backwards. So I'm going to start on this side and go this way with bigger swooping motions. And then just do that. Yes. And then just kind of just follow along this little line, just to give that little purple line a little friend. Say hello, little friend. Alright. Drop. Now for the last one. Should we do like a X marks the spot type of thing? No, I didn't think so. What I am going to do is follow these diagonals, but maybe not in these little snake pattern thingy. I'm just going to go whoosh, whoosh. Well, I guess that's the same thing. I know what I'll do. I'll go off the ends so that way there's no little loopy thing. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Alright, let's go. Off the end, back this way, back up the middle. We still got paint, so we're going to do it over here. And hey, look, that's a group of friends all along the line. Alright, so before we do anything, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to torch this a little because it's not as colorful as I thought it'd be with all these colors that I'm using, but that might just change. Oh yeah, that's definitely changing. I don't want to hold the heat over one spot too long. Oh hey, what? Don't die on me, little Torchy, don't die on me. Really? You gonna be like that, Torch? I see how it is, Torchy. I see how it is. So now I'm just going to gently tilt some of this stuff around because there seems to be a lot of paint right there. That's not so gentle, bro. What are you doing is getting to the edge. You better stop. You better stop. Nah, let it flow. Alright. But now I'm going to stop. Now I'm going to go the other way. But at an angle. And I'm going to go the other angle. And this time you guys can see. Alright, so now I'm going to grab my torch again, if it decides to work. So now part 1 is done. Because I saved some of the paints to use the little scoopy thingy. But it seems really busy here in the middle, so this might just end up doing like the sides, like the perimeter. I don't know. Kind of like it like this. I mean, there seems to be a lot of white areas that I might want to cover up, but I might end up using too much, and that might not. You know what? You're right. I'm not going to use all the colors. That's smart. I like it. But what colors to use? That's the question. Bright colors. You got it. Alright. What's bright? Yellow? That's bright. I got blue and a green. Those are kind of bright. Alright. You know what? Just grab them. Grab them and go. Got it. Didn't use this yellow. Just kind of just do that in the middle. Add a little bit of the dark blue, just at the edge. Oh, see? I started grabbing paints from different areas. I forgot which areas or which ones I've already used. Well, it's gonna be a surprise then. And do that right down the middle of that. I don't think I've used this dark green, so we're going to use that. We're going to do a little happy face type of thing. Happy face there, and a happy face there. Oh, okay, let's just pretend he's wearing sunglasses. Yeah, there we go. What else, what else, what else? I'm not sure if I used this one already, but we're going to, oh, is it that one? Nope, that's the toothpaste color. So we are going to then toward some at the very bottom and maybe some at the very top. Yes. Alright, is that enough paint, ladies and gentlemen? Let me know what you think in the comment section. No, you know what? Scream it out loud. I can hear you. Just gonna kind of blend them prior to them going out into the world. Hey, that looks kind of cool. I want to keep it that way. Oh, that does look kind of cool. I like it. Not too much though, right? Right, ladies? Right? Yeah, you're right. I do want to torch it though, but it's plastic, so I'm kind of scared. But it is what it is. But I got a two-handed torch and I can't use one hand on it. Let's rock and roll, Torchy. Whoa, wait, slow down, bro. What the hell? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the second part of the close-up. Maybe there might be a third, so you might have to just stick around to the end of the video to find out. Or skip to the end and find out now. But you might miss something. You might miss something cool. So maybe you might want to wait. And probably look into this whole color theory thing, because yeah, I just grab and go. So yeah, it is what it is, you know. I'm learning, I'm just not learning fast enough apparently. Alright, so now we're moving into the middle, the interior of the piece, a little bit closer so you guys can see some of the cells, some of the little itty bitty cells, some of the blendings of the colors. Wow, where's the end of this thing? Oh, there it is. And come back through here, go through this big shovel thingy, pour. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are just going to go for the gold. Alright, so I've seen them do it super slow. I'm gonna do it super slow, but I'm kind of scared to do this now as I shake it. Alright, just gonna go for it. Oh, that's kind of creepy. Oh, that is kind of creepy. Ooh, creepy. I don't know why I'm saying creepy. I mean, that looks cool. That far side with the blue does not want to play. Fine, don't play. We'll go to the end. Maybe we can scrape it. No, that's not going to work. You know what, we're going to do it anyways. Because this little area needs a little bit of color. We're just going to do it straight up and down so that the colors blend as they fall. Alright, enough of this. Enough of that. None of these shenanigans. Oh, where do I put it? Without making a mess. No, it's plastic. Alright, so I dig this. I like this a lot. I should have just done this through the whole thing. But that's how we learn, right, ladies and gentlemen? That is how we learn what to do and what not to do. This is the first time for me doing this, and yeah, it looks messy. It is what it is. I'm gonna torch it though, but I actually like it. Torch the whole thing? Okay. Oh, look at that. You're right. We got some color right there. Any more hidden colors? Hello. Alright. So now, I'm going to tilt it one more time. I want to try to get some of this ribbon thingy a little bit wider. And plus, yeah, I don't like that over there. I'm just kidding, I love it. It's like, bye. Just get it close to the edge, but not too far to the edge. So I obviously did not follow some of the rules of the way some of these people did them, but whatever. I do what I want. I'm sorry. Can y'all see this? I'm like staring at all the colors moving around. Forgot to let you guys see it too. There's no whining, Mr. Woochies. You're 85 ounces of terror. Terror, I say. Terror. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Here is the final part of the close-up. I told you to wait. And we're back. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. If you like what you see, torch it one more time. Okay. You guys will never let me finish. But see, now because of this, we're going to need another close-up. Nah, I'm just kidding. Ladies and gentlemen, if you like what you see, please consider subscribing if you have not subscribed yet. And if you like the video, please give me a like. And go ahead and just give an extra like for the Mr. Witches over there whining, because I won't let them in here. Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for watching. And, yeah, this was fun. This was definitely fun. Next time, I will not use as many paints, and I did not use the metallics. So, this still turned out kind of on the darkish side, but I also did use quite a bit of dark paints. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Again, my name is Carlos, and we like to play with paint. So, thank you guys for watching. Y'all have a good one. Bye. Bye. I might have went a little crazy on the silicone apparently. Got a few little divots here and there. But, hey, whatever. I like this corner. Until I stretched it and poured it all off the side. Super duper cool. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We are gonna go back to here. so you guys can see the whole thing. Hopefully my voice isn't too loud because the camera's like right on my face. And then we're going to go back in real quick like this. Alright, wee.